What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Today I want to share with you my recipe for doing quick, simple, effective fire. This is live flames on a miniature. Now, a huge part of this effect is the quality of the sculpt that you're working on. If you're painting the flames off of like a Stormcast Eternal guy or like the old High Elf Phoenix, they don't look that good. But these Gal Vorback resin figures from Forge World it just looks perfect on this. The effect is going to be terrific. So the first thing you want to do is you want to base coat the flames with bold titanium white from Pro Acryl. Players, I've been around the block a couple of times. I've used all of the whites and the white paints that I could find, and let me tell you, nothing compares to bold titanium white from Pro Acryl. So I put a link down below in the description. Check it out. Get yourself a jar, an entire pot of this thing, and you will thank me later. Okay, it's got great coverage. I mean, it's beautiful. It goes on beautifully, and I just love it. It's my favorite white paint to use. Now, Cassandora Yellow is a terrific yellow shade from Games Workshop. It's a wash that will find all of the cracks and crevices in this beautifully sculpted flame effect, and it's going to go into it naturally and give you some beautiful looking colors. Yellow, bright pale yellows all the way down to some dark oranges. This color, Cassandora Yellow, is really great. The trick is that you want to make sure you get it where it needs to go, move it around on the miniature, use your paintbrush, don't be shy, give it access to all of the dark, deep areas as well as all of the tops. You just want to cover the whole thing with it and then let it find its little puddles and its little areas where it's going to pool. Now, the trick with using Cassandora Yellow as your first color is you want to let it sit. You want to let it dry, and you don't want to move it around once it's drying, and you don't want to start painting with the next color. Otherwise, it's going to create a terrible muddy effect as the Cassandora Yellow sinks into the color you're going to be using and spreads it out across the surface of the flame. It's just not going to look good. You want your flames to be dry when you move on to Mephiston Red. Now, when your flames are dry, you can focus on painting Mephiston Red on the tops of the flames. That's where these are going. So look for the tips and the points and paint down from the tips. You don't want to go all the way down. You don't want to paint into the darker areas, and you don't want to lose completely that beautiful yellowish and orange glow. So what I would say is maybe 25 to 45% moving down from the tips of the flame. That's how much you want to see that Mephiston Red color. It might look like a lot. You might feel like you're losing a lot of that yellow, but don't worry, because you're going to be covering a lot of that Mephiston Red with Troll Slayer Orange. This is another beautiful, vibrant orange color. It blends perfectly with Mephiston Red, and you might think it's a little strange going yellow, red, then orange. It would feel like a smoother transition maybe to go yellow, orange, then red. But trust me, when you go like this, because you're building the flame from the tips downwards, right? And with that red and the orange blend into the yellow, you can see where we're finally going to add the final color. It is black. Now, I'm using this tub of Hobby Arts and Crafts acrylic black paint. I got it for $3 years ago. It's still being used. I can go through a pot of Abaddon Black in like one project, but I'm still using this tub of black paint months and months after I purchased it for the low price of like $2.99, literally at a Walmart in the arts and crafts section. So get yourself a tub of black paint, acrylic paint from an arts and crafts store, and you will not regret it. Guys, I'm sharing with you like all my favorite tips and secrets. They all go hand in hand in this video. So now you are literally just kissing the tips of your fire with black paint. You don't want to go too far down. You want to see that vibrant red, orange, and yellow with the blacks just at the tips to give you the illusion of the flames burning out towards the top and becoming smoke. And there you have it, players. This is a fast, easy, and beautiful flame effect, in my opinion. And like I said at the beginning, disclaimer, you need to have a model that has a good quality sculpted flame on it. The resin models from Forge World are like absolutely the best, but you can also find some pretty good plastic models that have some good sculpted flames on them. Just make sure that you keep the painting simple, and the techniques really only need those 4 colors. Casandora yellow is so important. You have to paint over a white base coat and then builds up with the oranges and the reds and finally blacks at the tips. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you got on, and hit that like button before you go. Subscribe if you're not already. We'll see you in the next one.